What's up, here, Jakks79 here. We are back again today with another Super Mario Galaxy movie playset or overview, review, whatever. You know what we do here, man. Today we have the Bowser's Castle playset. This is the castle that you see in the trailer as Bowser has been turned mini from the previous movie, and this is the castle that he has fashioned for himself in the trailer. We don't really know too many story aspects of this castle yet. I would assume eventually Bowser himself and the castle will be grown to normal size by the movie's end, but for now, this is technically a mini-sized Bowser's castle. We did find the 4-inch Nabbit during our hunts as well, so we're going to go ahead and knock out our overview of him as well. Then we also picked up the Gateway Galaxy from the Super Mario Galaxy movie playset as well. So I'm very excited to get all of this stuff in. It's probably going to be a long one. So since y'all kind of tend to enjoy the longer Mario style videos, so we're going to knock all this stuff out together, man. So first thing I want to start out with is Nabbit. So let's knock him out here. Nabbit with bag. Nabbit, is fast, as the name implies, loves to nab items and run off with them in an oversized stuffed bag. Cool. The other figures in the line is Ice Mario, Goomba, Iggy, Nabbit himself, and Cat Luigi. From what I'm hearing, it looks like this bag can be opened up and you can put stuff in there. That's pretty cool. So tell you what, let's move the playsets off to the side for right now, and let's focus on Nabbit. Like I said, grab a snack and get comfortable, man, because we're gonna be here for quite a bit. All right, we got Nabbit out of the package here, and look at this. This is fantastic. Comes out good, man. Really appreciating that for sure. I love the little Bowser's face mask he's got going on here for his mask there. I like his little coin back here. He's got going on here with the mushroom emblem on there. This is easily split apart, and just stick a fingernail in the middle of that, and that will be pulled apart. It's a pretty cool accessory, man. I ain't gonna lie. His little grab, holdy hand going on here. It comes out good. I certainly wasn't expecting a whole lot with this one here. We picked this up from Target for $10 retail. So that's about it, man. He comes out good. He looks like exactly how Nabbit is represented in the game. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's run through his articulation super fast. Ears, stationary. Arm, rotate 360. Can go up, down. Wrist rotate 360, leg, kick forward, kick out, yeah. Kick backwards. Does have a bit of a toe hinge and go down, go up. Can't tilt though. The holdy arm, you can rotate that 360 degrees. Obviously he's got a little elbow hinge there, probably to help him hold his little grabby bag there. And of course the hand is positioned so that he can hold on to the little bag here. So if you want to stick this in, this should just be able to slide right into the hand there, hopefully. Of course, like if you want to take the bag apart and put something in there, there we go. So like I said, just get a fingernail in there. And if you want to grab a coin, grab yourself a coin, stick that in there. And like such. Now he's got some money. Again, if you want to stick this in the hand here. And there we go. And stick it in there. Just give it a little force. Turn right. And then. And there you go. Comes out good, man. It's going to be kind of top heavy a little bit. But as you can see, that's definitely what you want right there. So it comes out good, man. It really does. Happy to have him. I was happy to find him retail. $10 at Target, man. Cannot beat that at all. So, I mean, definitely not a core must-have for your Mario shelf. But if you want to do a high comparison here real quick, it's him standing next to a 4-inch Mario. Comes out good, man. Can't really beat that at all. Like I said, it's not a core need for your 4-inch Mario shelf, but however, if you're a standard collector of the Jakks specific 4-inch Mario line, it's not like we're getting a lot of these specifically with the video games. So I would call him a must-have if you're trying to, have a complete set for your collection. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's move on to one of our play sets here, man. Right, let's take a more intricate look of our Gateway Galaxy here. So we have Peach on the side here. We have an official first look at our Captain Toad and his Captain Toad garb here on top. And then we have Rob, the robot here from the old school Nintendo and Super Smash Brothers here on the side as well. So that's super cool. This is not based off of any particular galaxy from the game Super Mario Galaxy from my memory, and that's 1 or 2. But it looks like it's specific to the movie. But still excited to get it in nevertheless. It was only $20 from Walmart. So spin it to the side here. Got Peach and Captain Toad on the side with Rosalina's Comet Observatory. Luigi on the side there. Cool, man. Got that Yoshi's Egg, the promotion for that. I decided against that. I will show a little bit of my hunt here a little bit later. But Yoshi and Mini Bowser here, the art. Cool, man, nevertheless. Okay, let's go ahead, let's crack this baby open. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, before we even take a serious look at this playset here, let me just take a second to be happy that I have an excuse to talk about Rob again. Like, I haven't talked about Rob literally on the channel since I got this amiibo in. I think it's been at least 6 or 7 years now. So, Rob, my introduction to him, to be completely honest, was not from the Super Nintendo days. I didn't even know he existed until Super Smash Brothers Brawl. So, during the story mode on that game. So after I was introduced to him, from thinking he was disguised as the Ancient Ministry, I believe. So after getting that playthrough, we went back and did some history research on the generation of my childhood, and we found out that he was a mechanism utilized to hold on to a console or a controller for your Nintendo Entertainment System or your Super Nintendo. So super cool, man, to have an excuse just to talk about him again. So I just wanted to dedicate a minute just to, him for sure. Now, this playset itself here, $20, that's what I have to keep telling myself. These Jakks specific playsets are never one to be exactly exuberant in what they do, but this is simply just a little mechanism for kids that looks like this is just going to be utilized to shoot our characters off into the galaxy here. So I mean, the only thing you can really do, you can push Rob up and down here, as you can see. That's really it, dude. And then you can go behind here. You can shoot Peach up here, up, and it falls apart easily too. Keep that in mind. You can shoot her up, and she can shoot off into the galaxy. Yeah. Let's plug this back in here. And then for this side here, I mean, kind of the same thing. Just shoot them up off into the galaxy. That's it, man. So I do like that we finally get our first look at Captain Toad. Ooh, his head is a little wobbly. Can the head come off? Can it come out? Why can his head come off? Why? It's so insane. He does have some arm articulation as well, so that's pretty cool. But let's stick his head back on here. There you go. That's loose too. No wonder it popped off. His head is loose. He does have a 360 rotation on that head. Fascinating. So fascinating, dude. But I mean, if you want to stick him in, this has got to be, if I'm making a correct assumption, it's got to be the little mechanic that actually shoots them off into the galaxy to start their adventure. So that's what my guess is, man. So the Peach, this looks exactly like the same Peach that we got with the Princess Peach, the castle last year, or not last year, a few years back from the Super Mario Brothers movie. So just another rendition of that. It's not doing anything spectacular, honestly. So yes, I'm gonna at least show you if it's anything specific with Toad's backpack. A lot of people were saying in that specific image that we're thinking that Star Fox might be included in the movie. They're saying that that silhouette of Star Fox is actually Toad's backpack, which I can kind of see it being a possibility, especially with this green little knapsack in here, this silvery little brown part. That could have been Fox's shoe. That could have been Fox's jacket or pants or whatever here. So I can see that argument as well, but I'm still low-key hoping that it is Fox McCloud, not just Toad's backpack there. So it's a little spot on his oh that's not a spot, I think this is his searchlight, and this little spot here is supposed to be a representation of the light being turned on. So that's pretty cool. Stick him back on top there. I'm not really seeing anything going on with this side here. There's just another little section to put a character in if you want to do that. Other than that, though, that's really about it, man. This we have our mechanisms that can go up and down here. And there's nothing, man. This pops out so easily, dude. I can't even grab it without it just popping out. And then we have nothing on this mechanism here. A little cool little emblem on the back there, like a moon and a star situation going on there. But it essentially already came assembled. It won't even stay assembled, honestly. Sheesh, dude. This is not well made. You know, I wasn't expecting the world when I picked this up. So, man, honestly, if I'm being completely honest with myself, if I was not a content creator, I would not have picked it up. So, you know, this is for y'all benefit for sure. And luckily, I'm a crazy Mario fan. Very excited for this movie. So, like I've been saying, I wanted to cover as much footage from whatever info I could get from this movie as I possibly could. This Toad does come with a hole in the peg in the foot, so you can at least plug him in to the little mechanism here so that he won't fall down every time you try to push the nut plug in. Oh my god, dude, this thing just, it's like a freaking it's like a Play-Doh set. It just falls apart. I can't even get her into this hole here, and I don't want to break it either. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna lie. I can't imagine trying to be a kid and trying to get it in here and trying to like just line it up here to get her peg in there. Sheesh, dude. All right, he finally got Captain Toad and Pete. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Okay, we kind of got our Peach and Toad. Dude, every time I even try to misfangle this thing, it just falls apart. God, this is garbage. This is hot garbage, dude. Don't buy this. So to even get the Toad and the Peach to get stuck in, it just pops right. Oh my god! Help me! Help, Daddy! Help! So to get Peach stuck, because I got Toad, but clearly he's not on there no more. I had to take both fingers and just stick them together like this to even get the darn thing to even be plastered on there. Try to do the same for Toad. I thought I had him, but he just keeps on popping out, dude. It's so annoying. It's just not a well-made product. This is for the kids. But dude, I don't know. I feel like if you get this for a kid, there goes Peach just popping out again too. It's just, you get this for your kids, dude, it's gonna just cause frustration, and this is gonna end up broken. So save your $20, get something else. Hey man, listen, they're all not gonna be winners. Now I enjoyed the figures and whatnot, but hey, listen, all these are not gonna be winners. That's all it is to it, dude. All it is to it. So let's fix it one more time here, get a final look, and then we'll move on to the castle here. All right, that's it. I'm done here, man. It definitely kind of makes me glad, because I was actually considering getting the Yoshi's Egg 2 playset, but now after playing with this for a good 20 minutes, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't, man, because that's probably garbage too. I'm definitely worried about the Bowser's Castle place that we're about to open up here. My hopes are not high, but am I happy to have this? No, not really. I don't even know if it's going to go on the shelf, to be completely honest. If I'm telling y'all the truth, I'm actually considering taking it back to Walmart after I get done with this review. I ain't going front, man. We'll see. We'll see. Well, at least I got to at least do a little rehash with Rob. And then we got our first official look at Captain Toad. So that's the two positives from this place. Other than that, man, this is hot garbage, dude. Don't buy this for your kids. That's all this to it. All right, let's move on to the castle here. Okay, Bowser's Castle. So I will give it to the packaging, man. It's very aesthetically pleasing. They do a good job of showcasing what we got going on here. We got the mini Bowser, the paint set here, this little peace tree. I like the Bowser ensemble on the top there. The Bowser flag going up on top there. That curtain going on there. It's been to the side. Same thing as the other play sets. Peach and Captain Toad. Luigi on the back. It has the back and front ensemble. All the accessories that he comes with. The skeleton Mario. The Peach, buffed up Bowser and Peach. The tree and the piano. Advertising the Toad egg again. The piano. Does the piano make sounds? Huh. I guess we'll see there. All right. Clues: 1 figure, 6 accessory, 1 Castle playset. It's not saying anything about making sounds, so I guess we'll see, man. So, okay. Again, enough with the packaging here. Let's go ahead and let's crack this baby open. All this plastic. See what we got going on here, man. Let's hope for the best. Sheesh. All right, now we have our Bowser's Castle out of the package here, all the accessories, so let's take a look, man. I definitely appreciate they have already put all of the stickers and whatnot on this playset. I know in years past, the Jakks Princess Peach Castle and the Bowser's Castle from the video games, you had to place all the stickers on there yourself, so them already being on here, definitely appreciate that. Bowser comes out fine. A little cross-eyed for my liking, for being completely honest. Ooh. You got the paintings here. We'll figure out the paintings there in a second. I know they look really black. Like I said, I do like the Bowser ensemble on the statue on top of the castle there. That comes out good. The Bowser flag going on good there. And that turned into a Mario flag once he beats Bowser. Haha, got his little Benji tree there. Nice. The piano. I thought it was going to make some music, but really the only thing you can do is that's all you get, man. Peaches, 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 peaches. It's fine. There's little paintings here, a little pot of fire. Comes out good, man. Definitely not really expecting a whole lot. It was just 40 bucks. That's all it was, man. Just 40 bucks. So let's spin it to the back here. So it's pretty cool here. You get the back of the library that's going on there. Stairwell. Looks like this is probably where you put the fire pit action going on here. This little doodad here. Probably take that and stick that like underneath. Yeah, see, yeah, stick that right underneath there. See if I can do it on camera. There you go. Nice. Put that right there. Right, take the piano. Maybe stick that right there, maybe, you know. And then we can take his Benji tree there and stick that right there. There you go. Nice, man. Okay. Yeah, ain't bad. I was kind of hearing some rumblings that this wasn't very good, but, you know, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm definitely, oh my God, all the plastic. I forgot to snip a freaking piece of the little plastic off of this thing. Sheesh. Kidding me? There you go. Sheesh. Okay. Well, it comes out good, man. I'm really appreciating that for sure. 40 bucks. That's what you have to keep telling yourself. That's for sure. I like the little fire posts on here these got going on there. So, I mean, if you want to take off the top piece here, it is easily taken off there. Probably the same thing with the second. Can the second piece come off? Yes, the second piece can come off as well. So let's snatch this off here. I don't know why it can come off, but it can come off. Let's pull that apart there. Yep, there you go. See, so all this can be pulled apart. It's 3 separate pieces. That's what you got going on here, man. So, yep. Why can it pull apart? I don't know. I guess just for easier functionality, I guess. But it can do it. It's got the functionality. So, there you go. This little door on top here, I know it can be manipulated as well. You can close it, open and close. Comes out good. You want to close that if you want to. Other than that, that's really about it, dude. I guess we can do some close-ups on the tree here. It's not really doing anything crazy. See, yeah. See, look at that. Okay. Oh yeah, the little paintings here. Apparently, if you just rub them, I guess, it's supposed to. I mean, if I was looking at the packaging correctly, you know, I'm supposed to be able to rub it, and it should. I don't know. Maybe that lied. Let's play with Red Rover. Let's play Red Rover. I don't know what the hell this is talking about, dude. This is not showing up. I don't know. No, I don't know what the hell. What am I doing right now? So I've been at this for almost a full minute, and it takes that long to get these freaking paintings to like show up. This is absurd. But you know, I thought I had a faulty product at first, but yeah, you just got to keep at it, and yeah, they will eventually show up. That is so effing weird. So it's such an odd design. So why would they do this? It was a terrible. Don't never do this again, Jakks. Do not ever do that again. This is so stupid. Why? Like, can you imagine your kid? Like, I don't know, it won't show up. What am I doing wrong? You're not doing nothing wrong, Junior. Mr. Jakks put up this dumbass design choice here. Like, what? Why? See, there. Okay, I'm done. That was literally just for review purposes, and that's it, dude. But I'm not doing the other one. We got the piano here. He can open up. Yay! All right. Other than that, that's about it, man. So, okay, let's reassemble the castle back together here, and let's get some final views of it, and then we'll start to close out here, man. Jesus Christ. Other than the freaking paintings, I'm happy with the product. Just the paintings are stupid. Okay, so to kind of give you an idea, the final resting place for the fire pit and the piano, of course, is going to be on the bottom shelf there, and that's really about it for the back here. Then the final resting place for the Benji tree, I'm gonna have in the top of the castle here. I could have went down there, but I would prefer to have it up here. Then we have Bowser himself, and then we have his little paintings here. So it's fine. Do I recommend it? That's toughy, man. It just doesn't really do anything, you know? And, you know, the Bowser's Castle from a few years ago from the video game, it played music. I'm pretty sure it lit up too. This one just doesn't do all that, man. So, I don't know. Kind of cheap, if I'm being completely honest. So, it is what it is. Okay, that kind of just wraps it up for this one, man. So, do I recommend these products? Nabbit, if you collect the 4-inch figures, is he an essential must-have for your shelf? No, definitely not an essential Mario character. If you see him in store, I would grab him if I were you. Just saying. The Gateway Galaxy playset, I would ignore like the plague. I did have fun reviewing it for the most part for the Captain Toad and the Rob, just to reminisce. But as a playset for your kid, don't do it, man. Just don't. Kind of the same thing with the Bowser's Castle. Do I recommend this for your kid just to play around with? I feel like it's going to be broken. All the pieces are going to be missing, so on and so forth. I feel like it's just going to add a whole bunch of frustration. I feel like both of these playsets were more aimed at children, ended up being for content creators and adult collectors, especially the Bowser's Castle. I feel like the Bowser's Castle will look good on the shelf once I get it there, but as an actual playset of what it was designed for kids, it's really just not worth the money, man. So hopefully you're able to take that information and utilize it well. So let's go ahead and let's move this stuff to the museum, and we will begin to close out here. However, before that, let's take a look at my hunt that I actually partook in to acquire this stuff. We did take a look at this Mario bike here, this motorcycle. We opted against it. It's 2.5. Let's look at the display here. Mario and Yoshi, Super Mario Galaxy logo. Gotta love that. You know, I definitely strongly considered the motorbike. I might actually come back and get it. We got plushes here. I've never really been a plush guy myself. I'm definitely more so for the action figures here. Look at the actual action figures on shelf there. Also take a look at the Luigi motorcycle here as well. Very cool to actually see them on the shelf here. But again, this wasn't really one that I was interested in per se for today. But again, you know, we might come back and get them. Taking a look at the Yoshi's Egg, I'm kind of glad that I opted not to get it this time around, especially after reviewing the Bowser's Castle and the Gateway Galaxy. I don't know, they're okay, but these playsets are really just not up to standard for me to, you know, continue just to add every single one to the collection. So, you know, this is one that I opted not to get, and it got put back on the shelf. I also took a look at these Gateway Stars accessory toys with Mario, Peach, Yoshi, Luigi, and Bowser Jr. They also had Wonder Jr. as well. Just not ones that I'm interested in myself either. These are definitely more so for the kids for sure. I collected the 5-6-inch action figures. I'm also thinking about picking up the SH Figure Arts Mario again. This is one of the first Mario figures that I ever added to my collection. In my opinion, it's still the best one. But I reviewed it like 8 years ago. I'm thinking about getting it again and reviewing it again for a more standardized representation for the channel. If y'all are interested in that, let me know, man. Okay, so first we took our Gateway Galaxy and then we moved it to the side area of the museum here. Comes on good. We got the underground Jakks specific playset here as well. You know, I thought about returning this to Walmart, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep it for now. I did sit it on top of the original Super Mario Brothers movie cup that I got in my collection here, around a bunch of Happy Meal toys here. So comes out good, man. That puts a smile on my face. It really does. Then we took the Bowser's Castle and we put it on top of this Sonic movie popcorn bucket here, right behind Boo's Mansion, around the Death Egg and the Tornado Planes. I'm fully aware that all of my Mario and Sonic, even some Zelda stuff is integrated. Smash Brothers, it is what it is. Don't judge me. These are my favorite video game franchises. I think it comes out okay. It puts a smile on my face. I'm happy to have it, even though definitely not the most concourse playset I have ever experienced throughout my time on this platform here, collecting these playsets from Jakks Pacific, but definitely not the worst either. So for $40, it's a little expensive, if I'm being completely honest, but ultimately I'm happy to have it. Last one, this one might upset some people, but y'all be okay. Got Nabbit here behind Daisy, kind of hiding in the shadows there. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of his personality, man. So it is what it is. Obviously, you know, who am I going to take off of the main shelf to fit him on? You know, I thought about subbing him out with somebody, but, you know, I just didn't want to be completely honest, man. So I'm happy with where the shelf is right now, man. I really am, with a smile on my face. I'm happy to finally be adding more 4-inch figures onto the shelf between Nabbit and Birdo and the new Chain Chop. It's cool, man. You know, what are you going to do? I feel like last year, I may have only added one new 4-inch figure to the shelf. I think that was Pom Pom. You know, this year so far, you know, we've already added 3. So that puts a smile on my face. You know, every time I get a new Mario figure onto the collection, you know, I will always be a happy boy, as the Super Mario franchise has always been my most favorite video game franchise of all time. So with that, we'll end it there, man. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. If you appreciated the effort of the coverage of the Super Mario Galaxy movie and the Jakks Pacific toy line, you know what to do. Get subscribed, man. I've been following this franchise since I was a 5-year-old boy. That is 33 years now, man. So you're definitely in the right place if you are a Mario and Nintendo fan. You can follow me at youtube.com/MarioJakks79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just get subscribed. Like I said, also, if you would consider hitting the hype button, that is YouTube's way of letting me know that you are appreciating the video. They will push me further out into the algorithm. So I appreciate that as well, man. As always, thank you guys for your years of support. And next time they mention some new stuff about Mario, we will be right here to cover the new stuff. So until then, I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.